eggs. As you know, if you play the video game, Yoshi comes from an egg.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's a dinosaur and whatnot. And the Yoshi eggs are for ADA and accessibility vehicles.
Oh, cool.
Wow. So who knew that Yoshi asexually reproduced?
That is funny.
I never even thought about it like that, but now that you say it.
It just happens.
It just happens.
Yeah, the egg just appears and it's like, well, where did the egg come out?
And then a male Yoshi comes along and loves the egg. And then out comes a Yoshi, right?
Out comes a Yoshi.
All right.
That's it.
Yoshi eggs.
Got it.
And he eats apples.
He does.
Golden Yoshi.
It's an Omni Override system, so we know what that is, being Disney fans. And as I mentioned, hidden amongst the friendly scenes are 3 differently colored eggs, which correspond to 3 different buttons on your ride vehicle. If you manage to press all 3 in time, you'll be rewarded with yet another digital stamp that that your power band is also connected to. So in the app, there's a Super Nintendo app, I believe, or maybe it's the Universal app that has a Super Nintendo section where you accrue all these things, all these coins and whatnot. So yeah, so there's that. So those are the main attraction rides, and then you also have other attractions. They're not rides, but they're called key challenges. So these are little games and stuff that you could play. And as you mentioned, I talked about a backstory for Super Nintendo World, but this is it. And I quote this from the Universal blog. It says, "You're here," this is Super Nintendo World, "You're here on a mission, as one always is when in the company of Mario and friends. As soon as you enter the land through the pipe and into Peach's castle, the portraits on the 2 side walls set up your quest. Bowser Jr. has stolen the golden mushroom," another golden
Good God Almighty! How many golden stuff are they gonna have?
They got a ton.
We're gonna have a golden meal. We got eggs, we got bananas, we got mushrooms.
That's what the golden ticket.
I want a golden eye. Like, can I go around shooting them? Like, that was a good game.
Yeah.
Also Nintendo.
Yes.
Well, I guess it's on a bunch of different platforms, but I played it on Nintendo.
Same here.
Yeah. So yeah, Bowser Jr. has stolen the golden mushroom from Peach's castle, and Princess Peach is counting on you to retrieve it. To do that, you need to collect 3 keys within the land, whether it's by facing the key challenges, collecting all 8-bit characters, or by getting them from Mario and Princess Peach directly. Once you've collected the keys, you can now unlock the final battle between you and Bowser Jr.
Wait, Junior?
Yes, Bowser Jr. Yeah, he has a son that's quite rascally in the game.
No, for the kids.
Yeah.
So he's Prince Koopa.
Yes, he technically would be Prince Koopa. You're right. But he's Junior. He's Junior.
Junior.
You're Junior.
Junior.
Prince. Yeah, Prince, whatever.
I just not Koopa Jr., Bowser Jr.
Bowser Jr., yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Heir to the throne.
Prince Koopa, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who's Mrs. Koopa?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Like, who did Bowser get it? Like, is there...
She doesn't like to be in the limelight, you know. She likes to stay. She's almost like Kylie Kelsey. She kind of stays behind.
She's ashamed of the family because they're so evil. She doesn't want to be affiliated with that. She's in the PTA group.
God, Bowser's so embarrassing.
Exactly. She's got all the golden ingredients making all this golden stew and stuff. She's like, I don't want to talk about my family right now.
She might be pulling the strings, man. She might be like Psycho.
Yeah, she might. No, she might be like the mind behind
the
all
brain.
This. Yes.
Oh, the brain, so to speak. Anyway, so here are the 4 challenges that you can do.
Okay,
and you only need to win 3 of these in order to do it, but you can take part of these in the world. The first one is the Piranha Plant Nap Mishap. Piranha Plant Nap Mishap. When you start this challenge, several alarm clocks start ringing and wake up the giant piranha plant, which, as you know, comes out, eats you, or shoots fireballs and stuff like that. The goal is for the players to turn off all the alarm clocks so the piranha plant goes back to sleep.
Okay.
And it has been reported that this game is much easier to play as a team, but there are reports that you can tackle the challenge solo. You just might need to practice a bit. And so basically what it is this little area somewhere in Super Nintendo World that has a bunch of alarm clocks right next to this big ass huge piranha plant.
And this is all real effects.
This is all real effects. Yeah, you see the little plant. I saw the video with the Shigeru Miyamoto. He's pointing at the plant and it's sleeping. And you can see it breathing. And every now and then, and he's like, "Oh, let's sneak by so I don't wake up the plant." And so the plant puts its head back down. It's a great little video. I'll have to send it to you guys.
Yeah.
But it's hilarious. But anyway, yeah. So there's this plant, and there's a bunch of alarm clocks that, for some reason, are right in front of the damn plant. I guess he really needs to wake up.
Wow.
So he hits snooze.
Sometimes I set multiple.
That's understandable. Yeah.
How do you turn off the alarm clock when you have no arms?
It has a tongue. Use your tongue.
Just bangs it with
If he does what he does to me in the freaking video games, it just kind of smashes you with his freaking plant head.
Okay.
Out of nowhere. And then you're like, I didn't know that damn plant could do that. There goes my life.
Boo.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So it's and these are big clocks. that are stationed in this area. So you got to run around, and as they go off, just knock them down. It's like a little, light up and then you hit tag kind of game.
It sounds like one of those Dance Dance Revolutions thing where wherever it lights up, you got to put your foot and then Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But it's in a much bigger space. So if you think about like this into your backyard or everybody's typical backyards and you have nothing but clocks, if you're by yourself, you got to run around.
Yeah.
And in order to win that particular key. That's why they say a team, it's a lot easier with a team.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Perfect sense.
That's one of the challenges.
Okay. Yeah, it sounds like that's a challenge. Yeah. By yourself. Yeah.
I like that though. It's like a little mini game.
And working your cardio.
I know.
Oh, I wouldn't make it. To play with everybody.
Oh, we would have to do that as a team for sure. Because I wouldn't make it either.
Yeah, I wouldn't make it.
All right, so the next challenge is called the Koopa Troopa Power Punch.
Oh, but that sounds like a great drink.
Yeah, it does. It does. But this one's all about timing. So basically you have to punch a red POW block at just the right moment so a spinning green shell bursts through the upper pipe and hits another POW block, which I'll explain. So picture this. You're looking at this little facade. At the very top, you see a key, which you want because you want so you can unlock the boss level.
Okay.
But protecting the key is a Koopa Troopa. He's marching back and forth protecting the key.
Gotcha.
Below the key box are is a tri-directional pipe, like a 3-entry pipe, right?
Okay.
The access points, they have 2 going left and right, and they have 1 access point pointed straight up, which happens to look like it's hitting it's pointed straight at the box that holds the key.
Okay.
Right? So, of course, if you play the games enough, you hit the box, but, you get the key. But it's kind of hard to do because, 1, there's a Koopa up there, and number 2, it's way up there. So what are you going to do? Well, just so happens that just below that pipe are POW boxes. So you have to hit the POW box at the right time when you start the game, and that shoots a shell up. And this is what I mean. When you start the game, you tap your little band in, then you'll see a shell start going back and forth outside of the left and right access points of the pipe.
And this is a real...
This is a real game.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a physical thing and everything.
Okay.
So you got to time it. And of course, as you can imagine, there's a point when it's in the pipe where you can't see where it's moving. So you have to hope you get the rhythm of the shell and time it just right where it hits right in the center and it shoots straight up.
Gotcha.
Because when you hit the POW button in the video games, things just go pop straight up. That's what you want to do so you can get the key and knock the Koopa Troopa off his butt so you can get the key, right? So you got your band. There's a video of Shigeru Miyamoto doing this, and there's a video of him. He's under the POW box. He's watching the shell, and he hits it. He misses like 4 times or something. And then the last time he finally gets it, and then the shell pops up, the Koopa Troopa falls, and he gets the key.
Okay.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah. It's kind of intriguing. Yeah, they put that in there.
Wow. And so what does he do with the key?
He has it. That's one of the keys you win to unlock the boss level with Bowser
Awesome.
Jr.
Yeah.
Okay.
You need 3 of them out of the 4.
You need to get 3.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like Trial of the Thundercats.
Gotcha.
I read in one article there might be 5.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This sounds like an escape room kind of thing.
It is, yeah.
But on a large scale.
Yeah, I'll explain a little bit later, but the only way you can get into the boss level is if you have the 3 keys. The only way to have the 3 keys if you went through these challenges and stuff. So yeah, it's kind of interesting if you want to get into all that.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I was curious.
So that's another challenge. The third challenge is called the Goomba Crazy Crank.
Oh, here we go again.
You're up against a Goomba.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, thank you.
I know how you feel.
The challenge is pretty straightforward, but it takes some arm power. And basically you turn the crank, so there's some kind of crank, fast enough to knock down a running Goomba from the spinning wheel.
This one they definitely have in Hollywood. I've seen videos of it.
Mm-hmm. And that's it. That's all you got to do. It's very easy as compared to the first 2 that I read. Very, very easy.
Oh, okay.
You just got to crank.
Just crank.
And the last one is, at least that I reported, I didn't get the 5th one, but maybe Rachel has it. But the last one is a Thwomp Panel Picnic.
What?
Not picnic, panic. Sorry. Thwomp Panel Panic.
Thwomp?
Thwomp. Yeah, Thwomp are those big block things with the spikes that when you're going through in like a spooky castle,
it's like
they smush. Yeah, they aggravate you. And it's worse when you have like 10 of them because then you got to run through it.
I never
and
knew
don't
that's
stop
what
or
they
else.
were
Yeah, they're
called.
called Thwomps. I hate them.
Thwomp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they have the bad faces on them.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, they're sleeping and they get
I
mad
know
and they.
Yes.
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 You're like,
Hey.
damn, I got to start over again.
That's like me when I wake up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's totally, yeah.
So again, this challenge requires coordination and teamwork. So players have to tap the blocks on the screen to change from either blue to all yellow or yellow to all blue before the thwomp strikes down and mixes everything up. So you have a series of tiles basically, and you got to flip them all to one color to the other color. So at one point you may see it's blue, so you have to flip them all to yellow.